The way you were thinking then, it was protection from your people. I just told you something. How do you feel about that? If that would have happened, same way that you could avoid it, did you feel like you made the right choice? If
At the
somebody else going through that,
at the time, most definitely, I felt like it was the right choices. Like I said, my cousin was like 4 or 5, so it's just like I already felt like she had to live with the trauma, of having to be a part of it in the first place. So to
mm,
have to keep going to trial and have to sit and you know what I mean. And these people, I done
right?
seen how they act on this, how the prosecutor and them is like. So just to see her have to go through
Bring you
that
through
and
that. Bring you through that. Bring all your stuff up, even stuff that if you did something in school, they got it on the report. Just anything that make you discredit you, basically. Yeah,
most definitely, and I'm like, she 4 or 5. She's not really gonna be understanding of what's really happening to her when these people is asking her all these crazy questions or trying to switch it around, and she's gonna start getting confused. Like I just
right.
at the time I just couldn't do it. So it's just now I wish now I do now I think about how many other people it's possibly that he is if he's still alive. Like I said, I've
Allegedly,
never
allegedly, allegedly.
allegedly like I don't I'm like I haven't I don't know what happened to him after he
Wow.
knew that this what had came out.
If he's still alive, though, it's gonna get to him. I promise you that. Um, I want to go back a little bit to those thoughts of a 4 year old. Do you think that your 4 year old wasn't your niece,
Cousin.
your 4 year old cousin? Do you think that she would have, if she would have had to do all that and endure all that psychologically, she would have walked in your footsteps if you would have let that happen?
Yes. Yes.
See, that was something what I took from that. You was protecting her from what you've been through. And you didn't want her to mentally go what you
Yes.
are going through. So that was one of those moves where family comes first before anything.
Most definitely.
Even the sacrifice of you and your sister's body.
Most definitely.
So your body was a sacrifice to protect your 4 year old sister.
Most definitely.
It's powerful. That's powerful, y'all. I want that to sink in a little bit. All right, now that you made that decision, you made that decision to move forward, drop the charges. What's the mindset? Tell me about the mindset.
It's still in my mind because at this point, like, I'm still not understanding why. I'm not understanding why me. I'm not understanding none of the negative stuff that was happening to me. As far as like I said, being bullied. Um, I had got jumped, bricked in the head. So at this point in my head, it's just like all this neck, but I'm not projecting it out in no type of way. Like I said, I'm not
Mhm.
lashing out. I'm not fighting. I'm not at this time. I'm still not doing any of these things. But in
Right.
my head, I'm still trying to understand like why is all of this stuff happening to me? Like I do what
Um,
I'm supposed to. I do this. I do that. Like I don't understand. Like why is all this evil is just always here, finding some way to attack me?
let me ask you, why you talking to yourself? Because that's what you do best. You definitely run things down into your, you know what I mean, and figure it out on your own. But you didn't have nobody that you can bounce those ideas off, or you didn't trust nobody at that point.
At that point, I didn't trust nobody. I trusted my grandmother to a point. I didn't want to keep bringing it up because I knew, I knew if I kept bringing it up, and she knew that it was something that was getting to me mentally, she would have felt like she would have had to handle the situation to try to give me some type of peace. Even though that would have been her way of giving me peace, but it would not have given me peace. It would have gave me more trauma because then I would have lost her. So at this time, it's like I knew I could talk to her about it, but at the same time, she wouldn't off rip, or she already felt horrible that she felt like she didn't protect me in the first place. So I didn't want to keep bringing this up, and she's like, "All right, you know what? This is something that just has to be handled regardless." So no, like other than her, like no, to have a conversation like myself was the safest place.
Safest place. Yeah. Because yourself ain't gonna disappoint yourself mentally in your mind, correct?
Correct.
Right. So now we're going more into your emotions and your feelings, and you're saying, I talk to myself. Then what do yourself tell yourself? Fuck these bitches. If anybody play with me, it's on site. When did it get to that?
See, I never made I mentally I never made it to that point. That's where the second time I tried to commit suicide came in at.
Oh, gotcha. So you took everybody is the good people and you are the bad because you're taking out on you more than you taking out on anybody else.
Right.
Now you rather at that point mentally, you would rather take you unalive yourself than to send somebody to prison for 35 years.
Cause in my head I felt like something I was doing was wrong. Like it just I don't know. At this point, like I said, I took on everybody else, making excuses for everybody else. So at this point, I feel like it's something I'm doing.